And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against Montreal. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starter, Pablo Lopez.
Yeah, but last time out, got into the fourth inning. The key to his success today, he's got to throw first pitch strikes, get ahead in the count. I think that'll get him into position to qualify for a win.
Benintendi up here. Got it by him for the K.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter.
Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now Randy Arozarena. Swings and misses. Now 1-2. Next offering is fouled back. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. One down.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now the first baseman, Brett Bryant. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Vaughn makes the catch, and that is that. And welcome back. Second inning set to go, and now it's Luis Robert. And a count 1-2. And that's outside. Fly ball down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Here's a high chopper. Gets it to first. 1 out in the second. And now the right fielder, Gavin Sheets. That one ripped. Arozarena going back. Gone! Gavin Sheets goes deep, and the White Sox jump out in front. It's 1-0.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
That's out number 2. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Seby Zavala. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Zavala, the runner at first with 2 gone. Out to short. They get the force. That ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Welcome back. Jorge Soler up at the plate. That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now batting Wander Franco. The 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. Back to the mound. Over to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. And a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Sheets snags it for the second out. Lau at the plate. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And a rope into center field, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. 2 left on. We head on down to the top of the third. White Sox on top, 1-0. On to the third inning. Now it's the second baseman, Elvis Andrus. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Kicks and deals. Got him. And there's 1 away. Here's Tim Anderson. Led off the game with a strikeout. Here comes a pitch. Smoked on the ground, a second. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. 3-2 now. That's hard hit on the line. And Benintendi is out. And that is that. Nothing doing for the White Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in is the speedy Jose Siri. The other way. Oh, he gloves it, gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. So the batting order turns over. Randy Arozarena, the next to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Lifted in the air, right field. Sheets hauls it in, 2 away. Yandy Diaz now. He's 0 for 1. Just a slow ground ball this time. Moncada gathers and throws to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here at the ballpark, on to the fourth. Eloy Jimenez now. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's there. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. It bangs off the wall. And he's got a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
On the ground. Over to first. 2 away. Andrew Vaughn now. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. And now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. The White Sox leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Brett Bryant. Falling behind 2-1. Rips that one to right. Sheets hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Going to count 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's Wander Franco. Line drive. That's a base hit.
Couple of singles back to back. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
That one down the line. Sneaks through, base hit. Benintendi to third, and he's in there as a run scores.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now it's Brandon Lau. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. Brandon Lau bops one out of here. And they tack on 3. It's 4-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Here's a big power threat. Christian Bethancourt. 0 for 1 so far.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Lined into left center, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Robert pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Sheets makes the play, and that is that. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 4-1. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Seby Zavala.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Kicks and fires.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Fires across the diamond, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here is Yoan Moncada. Swing and a miss. Snuck the fastball by him.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that, thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
Lau brings it in for the third out. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning, now the number 2 hitter, Yandy Diaz. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Tosses to first. A great play deep in the hole.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
One gone, runner at first. Jorge Soler now at the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Foul ball there. Bryant stands at first with 1 out. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. Jorge Soler goes deep. 3rd home run of the season. It's 6-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like Davis Martin gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now, Wander Franco. Next offering is fouled back. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Harold Ramirez.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The 1-2. Base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with 1 away. 1 away, runners at first and third. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. And a 3-1 on the way. Swing and a foul straight back. First and third, 1 down.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation.
Slow roller to first. The underhand flip. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Now here is Christian Bethancourt. 1 for 2. In the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
And now it's Jose Siri. 2-2 now. Right side. Sheets settles under this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they get 3 runs. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the top of the 6th. And the batter now, Tim Anderson. The punch out there, Picks up strikeout number 7.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. And it's caught for the out. Here's Eloy Jimenez. This one high in the air to left center. Siri in position. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Offense held in check there to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Polar Bears out front here, 7-1. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's a speed threat. Randy Arozarena. And the pitch. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
And now Yandy Diaz. Base hit. Robert hustles it back in, and it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Next offering is downstairs. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. The flip over to Andrews. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. The Polar Bears have the advantage, 7-1. And welcome back, Luis Robert now. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Got him. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Gavin Sheets steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered here in this one. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 down.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And here is Andrew Vaughn. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. And that'll do it. This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch time. The Polar Bears lead it 7-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Wander Franco. The pitch. Bounced up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Harold Ramirez getting ready to hit. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Robert racing, makes the catch.
The batter, number 8.
Brandon Lau will hit next. He's already homered in this game.
Wow.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
And now it's going to be Christian Bethancourt. Lays out and makes the play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the boys fired up in the dugout.
Welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Seby Zavala. Ripped to short. Franco on to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here is Moncada. Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. 2 gone.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is.
Lopez gets the swing and the miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 7-1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now here is Jose Siri. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Pulls it in on the run. 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Randy Arozarena. And now it's even up. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped up, and it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So digging in, Brett Bryant. The pitch. That one fouled off. And a 1-2. Out to center. Makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at the ballpark, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tim Anderson. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Benintendi to the plate. That's to third. To first. And they're down to their last out. 2 outs, base is empty. Eloy Jimenez steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Now this is in the air down the line. Arozarena after it. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. And here is Luis Robert on the ground right side. On to first. Ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 7 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the White Sox, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.